Hey guys, Kenny within the pocket, here again, and really today this video is just kind of a prefatory video. I'm just kind of gonna line you guys up with this ongoing project I have, and I know the beginning of this video, this has been something I've been working on for a while now, and the first video I have dreads, and then you're gonna see me with dreads, and then all of a sudden I'm not gonna have dreads. It's just because it's been ongoing for a few months now. I'm trying to do as much as I can, but I got a real job too, guys, and I try and do this on my free time, and I don't always have a lot of time to work on it. So, and I'm like a little kid in a candy shop, and I just keep getting new stuff and wanting new projects and wanting to do more and more and more, but I just can't get all of it done in the time I have allotted. So really this is just, like I said, a prefatory, just a preface to what's coming up in this video. And as you can see, I have other projects going on. Oh, sorry guys. I got other projects going on now. I have some Micarta for project I have going on with this little guy. More like Christmas presents that I'm making for some of my buddies. I forget, this is the Kershaw Pub. So making some Micarta scales for that side, for this one aluminum panel, which is something else, it's like my mind wants to do too many things, and there's just not enough time in a day. I wish I could do this all day, every day, but I have other things I have to do. I have a job. I don't make money doing this, so this is just something I do for enjoyment and to talk to you guys, and I really enjoy it because I get to talk to guys that I normally would never meet in normal day life, especially where I live. There's not a lot of knife nuts. So yeah, just the beginning of a really long project, and you will see that as I start this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy this, and this is going to be part one and probably part of a two-part project. Alright, thanks guys. And today I'm going to be showing you I'm going to be starting a project that it's going to be an ongoing project, and it's going to be involving this. That's a Mule Team Spyderco, and it's the A11. It's micro melt, and it's done by Carpenter Steel. Here's my letter talking about the steel that you get with these. This is my first Mule Team, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna start probably grabbing a lot of these and make handles for them. So I'm gonna be making a handle and a sheath for this knife. Hopefully that'll come out for you. And that again is A11. But here you go. I'll show you the beginnings of that project. So what I have here is this is my mold, or press, whatever you want to call it. In this case, it's kind of a press for Micarta. And I've already done this before. I've made some handles. These are some handles. I made 2 sets when I made these, and this is for the K-bar Turok fixed blade. So if there's anyone out there that needs an aftermarket set of Micarta handles for that, I know there's nobody out there making them, so, or at least the last time I checked there was no one when I got mine, so I made my own. But yep, they came out pretty good. This is like a canvas Micarta, like blue, gold, and gray, which kind of almost looks white, but yeah, they came out pretty good. I also made a denim, just a dark blue and light blue denim one that is actually on mine. So yeah, if anyone's interested in that, I can always make custom ones. You know, let me know what color you want, and I can always make handles for at least the Turok and a Spyderco Mule Team. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some resin, and I'm gonna be doing a black and tan, pretty much black and like a tan color, and then a green and blue. This is denim and pretty much a cotton denim. All right. So I'm not gonna do this whole process because it's gonna be a long one. I'm just gonna do bits and pieces, and I'll show you the finished product, and it'll be interesting just to see a little bit of the reaction and see what you guys think. All right. Yeah. So I mean, just basics of what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna mix my resin in here. I'm gonna be moving really fast because the resin. I'm gonna be using a polyester resin. And I do get to add a certain amount of catalyst to adjust my curing time, but it's not that, you're not that accurate, so you definitely want to move fast once you mix your resin. And then I'll be coating each piece with resin as I put it in. As I go, coating them, pouring resin and coating each piece as it goes in. I notice if you don't get a good, you know, you always want to mix, just for, you know, reference, you always want to mix more resin than you think. It's, you know, it seems like you don't want to undercut your resin, because then you're going to be trying to mix resin with glue on your hands, in the middle of a, you know, in the middle of a project. It's not fun. You're better off just mixing more than you think and having extra than the nightmare of trying to mix in the middle of a project. So that's one thing I could tell you as from experience that can be an issue. And then also you just want to make sure you're wetting each piece properly, because if you don't do that, you may come up with dry laminates. So yep, I'll come back when I get some stuff done here. All right, bye. All right, guys. Whew. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. I'm gonna only have my mask off for a second here because the fumes are pretty heavy in this garage right now. Gotta move the fan. Whew. Yeah, so it didn't go amazingly, but it went better than last time. If that's any consolation. I did have to mix more, but I'm glad I mixed 2 batches because it started to kick halfway through. So I got my first set done, and then I was able to put the plastic in and then start the next one with the new batch of glue. But you know, that first one's not going to kick enough that it's not going to be able to compress, but it's kicking where I can't work with it. So yeah, it should come out good. I've had this happen before and it came out fine. It definitely bonded and everything and squeezed. So yeah, I'm eager to see how it comes out. Should be good. It's really hot here right now, so the resin kicked faster than it should have, but I kind of did a little less catalyst hoping it would work out, but it still wasn't. I should have done even less because I ended up kicking faster than I wanted it to. So yeah, went okay. So I'll come back, you know, when it's dry, and we'll start to carve it up. All right, man. We'll see you guys. All right, guys. It's sometime later now. It was probably dry the next morning, but I haven't been really busy, so I haven't had time to really work with it much. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop this loose. I already took the clamps off. I might need to hit it with a hammer. And what I do, or what I've done in the past, is just unscrew this side. That's why it's good to not glue your jig together, because you can just unscrew it, pop one side off, make it easier on yourself. Alright, there you go. Got some nice, straight, flat slabs of micarta. Let's check this one out. This one's got a little bend to it, but it's okay. It's flat enough in the sections. It's flat enough in the sections we need to make a knife. You know, knife scale. Cool. Alright. Looks good. Looks like I got a nice, solid, rock hard micarta. And my jig lives. My jig lives to see another day. I'll be able to do another batch of it. This plastic I use is just like a, it's this stuff you get at Home Depot. It's like a 4 mil plastic, just clear plastic. It works decently. It's got some weird spots in it and stuff. It's not the best stuff I've ever used, but it was cheap and it got a lot of it for cheap, so it works. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this out and stuff, and I'm gonna spare you the time, and because that's kind of time intensive, but I'll come back when I get this flattened out and ready to cut up for some scales. See how it comes out. Alright people, you are not seeing double. That is 2 Spyderco Mule Teams. And if you look real close, they're not exact twins. They're, they're actually different. If you look closely, we got A11 and LC200N. That's right. I did get another guy. They got these back in stock, and I figured I should just grab them while they're there, because I do have my scales here. We're gonna we got my Micarta, the 2 Micarta bricks here ready to go, laid up, and I'm gonna go ahead and start making a jig of these handle scales with the holes already set in them, so I can just have a nice template to cut these up, and then I'll be showing you just little bits and pieces like I've been doing. So, but super excited. I want to grab more, but I can't. I got other things I want to get, and I can't spend all my money on knives, or my wife will kill me, or I'll kill myself. Anyways, alright, so I will come back. Alright guys, so here you can see I made my jig, and this jig fits right in with I have these chain link bolts, just like on a bike chain, but that's why they call them that. But, see, got 3 screws. Then I went ahead and took that. Then I went ahead and took that jig that I make and cut my micarta. Just got them all rough cut right now. I will end up routing them to this jig. Makes things a lot easier. So that's the next step, and I'll bring you guys back in for the next one. Yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of like over kind of a longer period of time, and I've been working on this project for a while now. Hopefully, like at the end here, in the next video, I'll have more of the conclusion of the handle scales, and then also I'll be working on Kydex Sheath, which I might put this in after the Kydex Sheath and do the Kydex Sheath with the second part of the handle scales. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, but yeah, hope that you guys enjoy this and that it's worth all the time it takes to get it done. But yeah, I do enjoy making this stuff, and sorry that it's all split up into parts, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks guys.